Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this occasion, I would like to explain you about verb. I'm pretty sure that some of you have already known about verb, haven't you? So, let me start my explanation here. Well, do you know about what does verb means? Verb is a word or phrase that express an action or state of being. A verb is one of the most important part of sentence. Jadi, kata kerja adalah kata kerja yang menyatakan suatu tindakan, keberadaan, pengalaman, dan sebagainya. Jenis kata ini umumnya menjadi predikat dalam suatu frasa atau kalimat. Verb atau kata kerja dalam bahasa Indonesia merupakan bagian dari parts of speech yang sangat penting, karena verb merujuk pada aktivitas dan kegiatan yang dilakukan. Gone to the kinds of verb. There are 6 kinds of verb. Terdapat 6 jenis verb sebagai berikut. First is transitive and intransitive verb. Second is regular and irregular verb. The third is action and stative verb. The fourth is finite and non-finite verb. The fifth is linking verb, and the sixth is causative verb. The first is transitive and intransitive verb. Transitive verb is a verb that is followed by a direct object that receives an action from the subject. Then, intransitive verb is not followed by a direct object because the action taken by the subject doesn't involve a direct object. Jadi, transitive verb adalah kata kerja yang diikuti direct object yang menerima aksi dari subjek. Sementara intransitive verb tidak, karena aksi yang dilakukan subjek memang tidak melibatkan direct object tersebut. The example is intransitive verb, he sent me some packets, and intransitive verb, Victor often sneezes while cleaning room. Gone. The second is regular and irregular verb. Regular verbs are verbs that are mostly past tense and past participles and add the suffix ed and d to the base form. Then irregular verbs are more varied forms of past tense and past participle irregular verbs. Jadi, regular verb adalah kata kerja yang mayoritas bentuk past tense atau kata kerja bentuk kedua, dan past participle kata kerja bentuk ketiga didapat dengan menambahkan ed atau d pada bentuk dasar dari kata kerja tersebut. Berbeda dengan irregular verb, yaitu bentuk past tense dan past participle yang lebih bervariasi. The example of regular verb is my uncle arrived in hospital. Lala helped her friends yesterday. I walked with my mother to go to market. The example of irregular verbs is they came late in the class just now. My sister sang loudly 2 days ago. And I ran to go to my school in the morning. Gone. The third kinds of verb, that is action and stative verb. Action verb is a verb that states the subject is doing an action or states that something is happening. The example is they study together in the class. My father drinks a glass of tea. Then stative verb is not to state conditions that do not change or tend not to change. And the example is I prefer tea to coffee and I really love my mother. Jadi, action verb adalah kata kerja untuk menyatakan bahwa subjek sedang melakukan suatu aksi atau untuk menyatakan bahwa sesuatu terjadi. Sementara, stative verb tidak untuk menyatakan aksi, melainkan untuk menyatakan kondisi yang tidak berubah atau cenderung tidak berubah. The fourth is finite and non-finite verb. Finite verb is verbs which have the past or present form. Non-finite verb is verbs in any other form. The example of finite verb is you are growing up so fast, and the example of non-finite verb is you're growing up so fast. Jadi, finite verb adalah kata kerja yang dipengaruhi tenses dan agreement dengan subjek, sedangkan non-finite verb tidak dipengaruhi tenses dan juga agreement dengan subjek. Gone. The fifth kinds of verb, that is linking verb. Linking verb is verb that describes the subject by connecting it to predicate, adjective, or predicate noun. Collectively, noun as subject complements. So, the examples are you look gorgeous today. She feels something different. Linking verb adalah sebuah kata kerja yang berfungsi untuk menghubungkan kata-kata dan sebuah kalimat bahasa Inggris. Jadi, linking verb itu menghubungkan subject of sentence dengan deskripsinya. And the sixth is causative verb. Causative verbs are the verbs that are used to indicate that one person causes another person to do something for the first person. The first example is, he won't let me see his phone. The second example is, I had my house renovated last week. Causative verb untuk menunjukkan bahwa subjek membuat seseorang atau sesuatu melakukan suatu aksi. Jadi beberapa causative verb yang paling populer adalah let, make, have, and get. Well guys, I have already finished my presentations. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to like my presentation, and last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone.